It is, without a doubt, one of the strangest variants of a high-volume vehicle on sale in the US right now, the 2018 Chevy Equinox fitted with the company's 1.6-liter EcoTec turbodiesel. That's right, one of the most typically American platforms fitted with an engine type that, especially given the Volkswagen Group's recent difficulties, has never been more than a niche player on these shores. Shrouded in scandal and old prejudices, it's hard to imagine many Equinox buyers checking the expensive option box to fit the oil burner to their crossover. At least, on paper. It's the thrift that's probably the biggest benefit to an Equinox buyer, because there's no increased towing capability. It's rated at only 1,500 pounds, compared to 3,500 if you properly equip an Equinox with a 2.0-liter turbo running on gasoline. Nor is it the cheapest Equinox, compared with the like-equipped gas Equinox LT, it's a sizable $1,345 more. The Equinox diesel's 32 miles per gallon combined on the EPA test cycle beats the 1.5-liter turbo gas engine by 4 miles per gallon, and given the real-world disappointment inherent in small gas turbo engine fuel economy, it's probably a bigger advantage out in the wild. The disparity is much larger with the optional 2.0-liter gas turbo i4. The turbodiesel makes a modest 137 horsepower and 240 pound-feet of torque, but the important thing is that the torque is easily accessible and readily appreciable. This is not a fast vehicle by any stretch, taking a long time to build up speed, but it pulls away from a stoplight or up a ramp with initial authority. It's a classic small turbodiesel in terms of power delivery, and it feels entirely adequate in this application. It also has just enough punch to make it dart around at stoplight speeds. Although there's appreciable turbo lag, there's enough low-end torque to make up for it. The 6-speed auto also is game for cruising, and there's enough torque on hand to avoid awkward gear hunting on a hill. What it needs more than anything is an interior makeover, not that this is a flaw unique to the turbodiesel variant. It's consumer grade by way of Fisher-Price, unfortunately. We are of a firm opinion that you can do charming but inexpensive interiors, but GM hasn't figured this out yet. Thankfully, the major touchpoints are good enough. The steering wheel is perfectly sized and placed, the front seats, covered in a strange fabric that looks like it'll peel badly, are actually supportive on long drives, and everything else is logically arranged. But so it is with every other Equinox. The real question is, should a buyer fork over the $1,345 more for a noisy diesel with a minimal tow rating? If there's a lot of freeway in your Equinox's future, or if you relish the idea of using the least fuel possible to travel an absurd distance between refueling, that's a yes. The Equinox's turbodiesel consistently exceeds its EPA expectations, something that no turbo gas engine is able to do. It's also really the only game in town, unless the Mazda CX-5 with the Skyactiv D-turbodiesel engine ever gets out of regulatory hell. The only other diesel SUVs around are a step up in both size and class. For us, having something relatively unique hidden inside a handsome but nondescript form is a bit of a thrill. The fact that it's a fuel miser but also a comfortable, and somehow, enjoyable, runabout takes it over the top. You'd have to be just a bit unconventional to own an Equinox turbodiesel. If that strikes you as a compliment rather than a jab, this crossover might be for you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos.